All right, you guys, we are back. Happy Wednesday. Feliz miércoles. Buenos dias. Good to see you guys. I am back home now doing these readings. Yesterday, though, was quite killer, quite amazing. I hope the full moon did not kick your ass because it's here today. Definitely had high energy yesterday with that full moon, and my rage was raging, okay? Everyone got it. So I hope that you were kind to people. I hope you did better than I did. I had a lot of apology texts to send out for people. I didn't give it to them raw. I was just short with people, and I don't want to be that way. And so to my students, I love y'all. You know you got it good yesterday, but it was for your own good as well. At least that's how I'm going to spin it. To everyone else, happy Wednesday. We're going to get started with our 10, 20, 30-minute morning readings. And we're going to start off, of course, with our fire signs because we're still in Sagittarius season. And then moving on into earth signs, air, and ending with water. Okay, in case you need to know the order. Fire, earth, air, water. Phew, that's what that spells. Phew. Phew. What a time to be alive. All right, let's start off with fire signs after I pray. Thank you, Lord, for the gift. I thank you, Lord, for only using me as the microphone and nothing more. Thank you for my spirit team that encompasses me day and night. Hey, guys. I ask that y'all obey the rules of the room. No appearances, no movements, and no touching unless necessary. That you give me the words, the signs, and symbols as I need to interpret it so that we can receive it for our highest good and the highest good of those around us. Amen. I say on it, and so it be. All right, Aries, sorry. I know we're in Sag season, but we're definitely going to start off with Aries. Aries, you are up first. Let's see how you're coming out today. Hopefully coming out gold, and you are finding balance within your home. You might be sprucing up some things, Aries. The Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands says you are in interior decorator mode. You're like, how can I fix this up? How can I make this look better? I want to move this over here. Oh, Christmas season, duh. You're probably putting up your tree about now and probably trying to reorganize things inside of your home, make things delightful and pretty to get you in the spirit and the mood. I love this for you, Aries, because you know I do not want to see anything I do not want to see today. And so far, so good with you. Might I suggest that if you're doing your Christmas decorations today or tomorrow, with this full moon energy, get rid of any decorations that you have not used for years, but you're holding on to. I don't know why I'm suggesting that, but I've never suggested that before. But I say any old decorations that you were just holding on to just in case, but you haven't been using, please get rid of it. Remember, the full moon means that we eradicate things from us, things that don't serve us anymore, negative things that should not be on our plate. We are getting rid of. That's full moon energy, and this last full moon is a killer. It also tells me that 2023 is not going to be the best of years. But I'll get into that maybe tonight. Maybe I'll do a live with the full moon tonight. All right, Aries, that's your reading for today. Go ahead, redecorate, remodel, get your stuff together. But any old trinkets, ornaments, or triggers, you might have a trinket or an ornament from an ex or from somebody who passed away that hurt you as a child. It's okay to get rid of that. You can release that and let it go with this full moon. I also see, Aries, a bill needs to be paid. They coming for you. This could be water bill. My water bill only comes every 3 months. So Aries, check and make sure you didn't slip and forget about that water bill, because I constantly forget until they send me like a reminder. Check that and make sure you have paid that water bill. Okay, I'm moving on. Thank you so much for that. Hi, everybody. How are you? This is 10, 20-minute, 30-minute morning tarot. We are starting off with our fire signs and then moving right into earth after that. So we just did Aries, and let's get into Leo. Leo, I love that you're coming out with your own card, Queen of Wands energy. I don't like that you're coming out with the Tower card. You done let your suspicions get the best of you. Leo said, I think it, therefore it is. You... What does this say? Word of ink, we don't like bills. Oh, yeah. None of us like bills. Adulting is the ghetto. Okay, let's be clear on that. Leo said, I had a dream last night, and it is real, and that's it. Leo, you ran away with your dreams, and you done told somebody that you had them, and now you got yourself up shit's creek. You went to investigation mode, Leo. You started digging in areas you weren't supposed to, looking for shit you weren't supposed to, and then finding shit that you were supposed to, just not in that mode. So you got your ass handed to you, Leo. Cool, no problem. The Tower card indicates that shit is falling down, but It's this right here that's getting to me. I wish they were in reverse, because then I would say, okay, now follow your intuition. But what I'm realizing here that is saying, Leo, is that you need to get in tune more with your intuition. Just because you felt something doesn't mean that it was really intuitive. It could be you felt it because you wanted to feel it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I think somebody is talking behind my back, every time I look at them, I'm going to think, you were just talking about me. And if they go to whisper to somebody, I'm like, yep, that's it. They're talking about me. That probably is not it. It's probably they're just whispering to the person. But because I have already built up this level of suspicion, that's what I'm going to see. And then my tower moment will come when I realize I'm wrong. Well, Leo, I think you realize that you were wrong in the thoughts that you had. So be mindful. I also see something going on with a parent, Leo. I don't know why y'all parents keep popping. Oh, Lord, my scarf is still on my head. Sorry, y'all. You know, we have to lay the edges down. The edges got to get laid. I could put it like that, I guess. I just, got to make sure my edges are laid before work. But yeah, Leo, parent energy is coming out here. There's a parent that might be sick right now and have an illness. Although it's the Queen of Wands, and usually that's indicative of mother, I still am getting father energy. I get a dad around you, possibly. This dad, though, might not be like fatherly energy. He might have more motherly energy. Out of both of your parents, like one might be tougher, one might be more nurturing. And I feel like this father may have been the more nurturing. I'm not saying they were the nurturer. I'm saying that this one is more nurturing than the mom. Your mom might be tough as nails and be ready to box that ass, and dad don't do that. That's the person that I'm talking about right now. I see an illness happening with this father. And Leo, I get for you too that a parent is going to ask you to pay a bill. I don't know why bills are coming out. I don't know why parents keep popping up. But obviously, that's why I changed my prayer with my spirit team. I used to tell them no movements, no signs, no appearances. Don't come in here with somebody's ancestor. They got into me yesterday realizing that sometimes people do need to hear from their other sides, or sometimes people do need to know what's going on, to join in with their ancestors. So I get here, Leo, I don't know why I'm going on a tangent on that. I get here, Leo, that there's a parent that is sick. And a parent might be asking you to help them pay a bill coming up soon. Child, no, look like an electric bill. I'm moving on from you, Leo, but that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. Watch your suspicions. Remember, this is the full moon, so maybe you want to write out the things that you don't want to dabble in anymore. Drama, gossip, low self-esteem, self-doubt. You don't want to dabble in those things anymore. That's what we write out for the full moon. Eradicate that energy from you so that you can move on to a better spot. I'm shocked to see this coming out for Leo today. Moving on to Sagittarius. Y'all are terrorizing the nation, okay? Be very clear. Sagittarius is still on grind right now. Grind time. Here's the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm loving this for Sag. It says, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. Go get your blessing. Sagittarius said they don't have time to wait on mother chuckers. They are riding on. They're moving on. They're going forward with new endeavors, new ways to get some funds in the house, new ways to live more comfortably. Sometimes it's not just about the money. Sometimes it's just about being comfortable in your space. And I see, Sag, you are riding forward with that. I think there's an air sign not quite happy with the way that you're moving right now. I don't think you care. I don't think you care. As a Sag would not care that the air sign is kind of bothered by you. I see the earth sign would be good for you. You seem to be running away from the earth sign, but this earth sign, Sagittarius, keeps popping up in your realm as a good thing for you. Anyway, Sag, I see you trying to move into an area of comfortability, especially in the area of work. And so you're not trying to have a lot of high conversations with people because there is an endeavor that's happening. And I feel a sense of rushing, like even my fingers are doing this right now, which means like I'm trying to, see, he's caught that? I'm trying to rush through. You have a spirit of rushing right now. Like I think you see a goal and you see that it's right there and you want to hurry up and get to it. I had to take a drink of water. Y'all, fire energy is a lot. You're trying to rush to this goal, and the spirit team said it's the journey. It's what you learn in the journey. Now, I'm one of those people who rush into it too. Once I see it's there, I'm going for it. I'm going to go head on in. But I found myself collapsing and trying to rush in. So Sag, since my rising sign is a Sag, I think I should warn you as well that the ministry is in the journey. The lessons are in the journey, not just the destination. Because once you get to that one destination, then now you got to try to get to another. Be mindful of that. You're not worried about people talking about you, so I'm not even going to bring that part up. Yeah, I see you rushing and moving on to your goal. You're trying to get to a place of stability and comfortability, and I'm very happy for you with that. Go get it. Go get your blessing, okay? And make sure you give your shout out to God. Make sure you spend your time with the Lord. Amen. All right, now moving on from our fire signs. Let me see. That was about a good, I want to say 10 minutes. So if you're timing this, 10 minutes in, so in 11 minutes in, we're starting with our earth signs. I don't know why I feel so like this today. 11 minutes in, we're going into our earth signs. Okay, good to see you guys. Earth signs, starting off with Taurus. Taurus, you come in with the world card and then you end with the death card. Y'all got all my laughing cards coming out today. The Tower is one, the Death is the other, and the Devil is the other. So I'm laughing at you today. They give me good nervous energy. The World card says your karmic cycle is coming to an end, but then you got the Death card. Not exactly what I want to see at the end of my karmic cycle. I want to see the sun. I want to live again, because Taurus, you have gone through quite a bit. It says that an evolution is happening in your world. These are two major arcanas, which means transformation nation is headed for you. I know you're tired of transforming. I know you were like, if I wanted to be in the motherfucking movie or the cartoon, I would have put in my bid. I know. But they are calling you the transformer this time around. It is your time to transform and constantly evolve. And I see you evolving into things physically. Your evolution is a physical evolution as well. The Death card just signifies a great change coming in your life, whether you want it to happen or not. So I would advise you, with this full moon today, that's crazy that that's coming out during the full moon today. I would advise you, I got to take off this now. That's looking a little ghetto. I try not to have my scarf and bonnet on, but when I do, so what? I don't care, Monique. You know? All right. What I want to say to you, Taurus, is the full moon tonight. Maybe you should start writing out the things that you want to see changing in your world, because that's what yours all signifies. This full moon is today. Everything here signifies a physical change happening with you. What are some things that you no longer want to be a part of your world? And that's how you'll write it out. From this day forth, I no longer will entertain blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you need an idea of how to do a sentence starter for that. Under this full moon, I pray that the following things be eradicated from my life. And then you just talk about those things that you would like to remove. Remember, when we remove things, we have to replace it with something else. So if I'm holding on to a rope and I let go, I'm falling. But I need to hold on to a rope. I don't want to hold on to that rope anymore. I need a different type of rope, one that's more for my highest good. So start thinking about those things right now, Taurus. Taurus, I got something about grandma, but I missed it. It was a heavy grandmother, but I forgot something about a grandparent. It's not that I forgot. It just went past me quickly. A grandparent in a building. Some of you Tauruses might be visiting a grandparent in a hospice or like in a nursing home that you haven't seen in a long time. I mean, 'tis the season, it is the holiday. If your grandparents are on the other side of life, you might want to put something at the altar for them or go visit their old building or old cemetery. Something about a grandparent is coming through if you were close with them. If not, of course, you know, we have our ancestor altars for those reasons. But I feel like a grandparent is trying to visit with you, Taurus, or have communication with you. Moving on from Taurus, and let's go to Virgo. Love you, Taurus. Thank you so much for that. Virgo, look at you with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You heard, and you got the word, and now look at you. You heard about a promotion coming to you. You heard about an area of elevation starting to happen in your life. I get notoriety, people starting to notice you now. And you're not knowing what to do with all of that energy. It looks like almost like you shy away from that. You don't want people to notice you, but you want them to notice what you do. Yeah, like a brand, a product, or your acts of service. You want them to notice that. That's why you're at a standstill with the Page of Pentacles. Like, you want people to see it. And the page, you know, he typically doesn't do anything with what he has. He just looks at it like, ooh, how cute, a shiny ball. When really the page should be moving into night energy. You should be doing something with the shiny ball. Virgo, I feel like you just want people to recognize and notice. I see your Ace of Swords is the card of communication, and that's just not talking communication. That's also social media. That's texting. Virgo, what I would suggest is that you start airdropping your logo, your business, your website. Start airdropping it when you go into the mall and places to get more people to pick up on your business. Because it looks like you will be noticed. I do see notoriety. You don't have to do that if you don't want, because notoriety is coming to you. It's just you want people to see you now. More popping colors as well. Your colors are going to change, of course, according to the season. Also, what I'm getting is you're going to ask a parent for money or a parent. Okay. Okay. The air sign. Okay. Uh, I'm trying to figure the way that it's said is that it's either the parent that's the air sign or the person older than you that's like a parental figure. Is an air sign might need some money from you, or they have health issues. Thank you for clarifying that. Health issues, but it's silent. They haven't told you about health issues yet. You might want to inquire with this person about their health. It's like I'm getting parent energy, but I don't know if this is a parent that has raised you or someone older around you, or you're the older person. And there's a younger person, but they're adults. This is not kids. An adult younger person is coming to you for money or an act of service. Thank you. That's how it's coming out. And let me say it again just to make sure it's clear. Virgos, I think you're the older entity, and then there's a younger adult that's coming to ask you for money or that has a health issue that they're about to come to you about. I hope this is making sense to you. Outside of your fame and notoriety that's coming, that's what's about to happen. A health scare, a health issue, or they're asking you for money. I couldn't see if the word was health or wealth, and that usually indicates that somebody's asking for a fund. Gotta move on, Virgo, because this tarot reading can't be that long. Moving on, Capricorn, as usual, Capricorn ain't playing games. Capricorn is focused on the goal. Damn it. I don't even need to read for Cap anymore for a while, because every reading that I've said, I have predicted this in November, that this was going to be, I think October is when I predicted that Capricorns and Cancer should ride the wave that the rest of us are drowning in. And Cap, you are paying attention. There's something that you want to change up, huh? The Queen of Pentacles. It seems like you're still in business mode. You have finally learned to mind your business and get to your business. Stay in your lane, develop your business. Queen of Pentacles is coming out here strong for you, honey. It says you are the leader of the pack. You're about to get that money that you were asking for. I also see you preparing for travel, Capricorn, which is probably why you're so focused on getting that money. But I see you want to change things up, Cap. Yeah, I'm getting home change too. Like you are almost like that Aries energy where you want to move stuff around. You want to change things. I feel like although you're getting the money, you feel like you're in a rut. Everything is routine. So thank you. It's not that you want to change home. My suggestion, or your spirit team suggestion, is to change things in your home. You got stagnant energy in your home, Cap. Although things are happening well for you, I feel like deep within you feel like, okay, well, I'm going to get it anyway. Okay, well, this is the same thing. You want something different, something new. Change things up in your home. Move things around. Look at the ritual I told you about, boiling orange peels, lemon peels, cinnamon stick, nutmeg. Burn those, star anise, burn that and watch that smell that comes in your home, and it'll change the vibe inside of your home. Those are just little normal hoodoo things that you could do. You boil it in a pot, let it simmer, and then you take the lid off the pot and you let that smoke incense go through your home, that steam incense go through your home. It will change things. Trust me. I've done it. I have people who done it that's like, damn girl, that really worked. It does. It livens things up. It makes you feel more sprightly, because I think Capricorn, you're feeling like, damn, the same thing, the same people over and over again. I also get a revolving door coming for you, meaning the old people are starting to come back into your world again. Are you going to entertain them? You got a lot of earth energy happening here. So this is another earth sign that I'm talking about. They're coming back around for you. Moving on to air. Air, good. Thank you for waiting for me. We're starting off with Gemini. What you scared of? I'm shocked to see this for Gemini. Let me tell you, the Geminis I know ain't never scared of nothing, child. I can't slow them down to save my life. But Gemini, I see a new endeavor and you are scared of it. Somebody's asking you to do something different and you got nervous energy. 8 of Swords. What's happening, Gemini? That's air sign energy right there. And then we're talking about air sign here. This is Aquarius card, the Fool card. The Fool card indicates that you're on to new endeavors. You are happy starting this new endeavor, but I guess now that you really got to step out there on faith, it scares you. Does faith scare you, Gemini? Remember, faith is what you can't see. Geminis hate what they can't see. They like to put their finger right on that shit. It ain't tangible. It's not material. They can't touch it. They don't want to talk about it. But they like talking about things of the spirit. That is true. So I can't really say that. Gemini, whatever this fear is you have about this new thing, I am going to pull one more card to see if that fear is legit. I wish I could have pulled from this deck, but my dog came down here and ate one of my tarot cards because I was busy doing readings. He's so... Anyway, let's go to the light seers. I think there's a light that needs to be shed on this situation. I'm only doing this for if I'm stuck. Gemini, I just want to see what the... Why? Is it okay for Gemini spirit to have this fear? It's not okay for us to have fear. Okay, I worded that wrong. Is Gemini legit in not wanting to step out? Show me, should they or should they not step out? Is their fear legit? Is there hesitation? Excuse me. Got to ask these questions right because they'll give me what they want. Is the hesitation of the Gemini legit? 1. You're just going to give me the one card? And that's it, Gem. They're just giving me one card to answer that. Cool. The death and rebirth card. Funny. This indicates death and this indicates rebirth. Gemini, this is your death and this is your rebirth. Step out on it. You have a new idea, a new way, a new endeavor, a new way to grow yourself, a new way to grow even your business or your idea, your brand, whatever it is, Gemini, this new thing that you're scared to step into. It could be moving to a new apartment. It could be moving to a new state. It could be developing a new relationship. Whatever this fear is, I didn't get relationship. Take that back. I'm definitely not going to tell you to get into a relationship because you ain't going to be hitting me back. Well, girl, he done beat my ass. Girl, she done stole all my money. I'm not going to do that. So everything else, you have a fear of it. But the death and rebirth card says that this is meant to be. Remember, the death card indicates that the transformation must happen. In order for you to grow, we have to go to places of discomfort. That's how we grow. I think it was Frederick Douglass that said, without struggle, there can be no progress. So do it. Step out on faith. Do it. Even if it doesn't end out the way you did, you stepped out and now you are emboldened to step out in other ways. I see you need to be emboldened because this is lack of confidence in yourself in this one area. Not in every area, Gemini. I'm really shocked to have this. I guess that's why I'm stammering over my words. But it says that it's okay for you to step out on faith because this is your death and your rebirth. We all go through these cycles of it. Scorpio is very known for that. And a Scorpio, that's the death card. Again, a Scorpio will be very helpful in motivating you to step out on faith in these areas. I love you so much, Gemini. Moving on to Libra. That was a long time on Gemini. Libra coming out with more swords. Lord, 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 the air signs are coming out with their own cards. Libra, you got the 7 of swords here and the 6 of swords. You said you getting the fuck out of Dodge. Libra said they're not dealing with this shit no more. The narcissist who are watching this line and you were messing with a Libra, Libra said they're not fucking with you. I don't fuck with you, you little stupid ass. I ain't fucking with you. They said they're not messing with you anymore. They're tired of it. Libra, congratulations. You have gotten away from the manipulator, the liar, the narcissist, the cheater. The person who is stealing all of your time and your energy. They're taking your ideas. They're hitting you up like, hey girl, you want to go out? And then they're like, oh yeah, can you help me out with this business idea? And then they don't talk to you in forever. Or, yo, my man, let's link today. Yo, I want to just pick your brain about some things. They picked your brain for everything. They took your idea and they floated on with it. Now you don't hear from them. You said you're getting away from that energy. Congratulations to you, Libra. You don't have to put up with that nonsense. You're not somebody to be used and abused. I also see you don't want to have conversation about the same thing over and over again. So if there's a Libra that is in a relationship, you said you don't want to have any more conversation about it. You have realized they're not going to come through with the come through. And so you're moving on. You decided to get in your ship, your boat, and you're floating on to tend to better things, your family. And I see that this decision has been made. All of your swords are down, Libra. All of your swords are down. And I'm glad that the numbers are not going up because it just gets worse from there. It says that because you have made this decision, and if you have not, Libra, I'm telling you to make the decision to cut these people off. If you have finally made the decision, it's going to pay out for your betterment. It's going to come out better. You're still going to need still going to be some times of confusion and you're contemplating going back and forth. You'll still need time of rest. You're going to have your feelings hurt a little bit. But when you get down to that Ace of Swords, when you finally get to that one sword, after you have trusted the Lord and had faith that you made the right decision, you will see the brand new come in. The brand new and better come in. But you've got to kind of make a decision, Libra. You're very indecisive at this moment about how much time you want to spend with these people or how much you want to feed into it. And if you really believe it or not. I know you believe that they're not for your best, but you want to believe the better of the person. You ain't got to. Everybody got a dark side to them. Move on. It says move on away from the narcissist. I don't know who the narcissist is. You probably called them a clown recently. He a clown. Yo, my man, you a clown. Whoever that is that you call a clown, yeah, stop juggling balls with them and move on. Communication is shut down for you too. It seems like you don't really want to talk with people today. You're a bit more cold in your communication today. People are going to come up to you, hey, good morning. And you're going to be like, okay, hey. Your energy is just depleted right now, Libra. Blame it on the full moon. This full moon is kicking ass. Rage is raging. Everybody is ready to throw swords, as it appears you are. Get rid of them. That's what the full moon is for. Bye. And the new year is coming up. Bye. Aquarius coming out first with the devil card. I knew that one couldn't be too far behind. And then ending with the 8 of Cups. You done dipped in the pond and now you like, yeah, I'm done. You found out some things about your person. Aquarius, you have 2 reads. You found out some things about your significant other or the person that you were dealing with, your sneaky link. You found out some things about them, and so you've decided, I'm done. I ain't got time to deal with this. But I think that you're still linked to them for a reason. I think you feel your ego has been bruised, Aquarius. And I see y'all sending messages back and forth. Why are you still entertaining it? If you found out that they have done you wrong, would you tell your child to still entertain it? If somebody did your child wrong, would you still say, hey, be their friend, text them, talk to them? I'm not sure, Aquarius, why you're deciding to stay in this. The person is cheating, if that's your question. Yes, they are. That's the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is the cheater, popcorn eater card, period. It's also the card of disappointment. I see some of you, Aquarius, were dealing with a Capricorn. Definitely you're not happy with that relationship. That didn't go well for you at all. Don't set fire to their car. I see you, Aquarius, trying to plot revenge. You want a way to get back at them. Don't. Also, Aquarius, dad issues, mom issues right now. This could be, when I say dad or mom, this could be a baby mama, a baby father. This could be your mother, your father, but that's the entity that I see you having issues with today. You decided to walk away from the nonsense, like you're just tired of dealing with it. You have been disappointed over and over by this mother-father energy. And you've decided like, oh no, you haven't decided. It's just that's the energy that they're bringing. What are you going to do? You're going to keep on going back and forth. Hey, can you give? Hey, you're going to do this. Hey, you're going to show up for that. They're not. If you notice their pattern, that pattern is the pattern. It just is. The motif is there. Grapes. Grapes. I don't know. That's what I got. Grapes. Eat some grapes? I don't know. You growing grapes, Aquarius? Something dealing with a seedy thing. It doesn't have to be grapes. Something seedy. Pumpkins? No, that's not the season. I don't know. I don't know why that's there. I'm going to move on from that. But yeah, Aquarius, if that Capricorn did not serve you well, and then I get a parent energy like a child, like maybe you have children and their father or their mother is not cooperative, or your father and mother are not cooperative. That's the mess that's going on in your world today. And it doesn't show me a clear sight. It just shows that the moon is here, which we have a full moon today, and it's saying, yeah, I told you so. Eradicate that energy from your sphere, from your realm. Dismiss it, because that's what the full moon is about. It's about taking away energies that no longer serve us, and we burn it and we dump it into the flames. Goodbye. Maybe you had a ritual on that tonight. All right, I'm moving past the air sign. No, that was air signs. I'm on water now. Water are my final ones, because I'm definitely going to be late to this meeting I have. Cancer. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Cute. Cancer's holding on to that money. Cancer, you made an investment or you made a bet that paid off pretty well for you. You're trying to hold on to that. I see an ex asking you for some funds, asking you for maybe some money. Maybe you want to entertain them, or you reaching out to them and saying, hey, I got a little extra here. Do you want some extra here? If you have not reached out to your children, like if your children are not living with you, this is the time to reach out to them and ask them, is there anything that they need from you? Not materialistically, although I see you offering material things. I see extra hugs and loves for those nieces and nephews coming today too. And if you have a niece around or a daughter around, she needs you, Cancer. A niece or a daughter. I get a female, a little girl, female energy that's got her arms up like this. Like a hug, like hug me. She needs you. And maybe you want to talk with her about some things in life, especially if she's older. Talk with her about, boys and girls, the boys and the bees. I mean, I said the boys and the bees, the birds and the bees. Maybe you want to have that conversation. If you're a Cancer, you're going to have that conversation with a daughter. Is what I'm getting. Even if you want to have it with your son, fine. But I get daughter energy. Like, check on your daughters. They might need you more than you think. Ask them, if they're young, is somebody bullying you at school? Are you going to the bathroom by yourself? Do you know how to wipe from front to back and not back to front? Things like little things that we take for granted. We should definitely be talking with our children about. Our teachers following you to the bathroom. Is anyone in the stall with you when you change for PE? Little conversations like that need to be had. You know the conversations for your older ones. Them teenagers. Also a Cancer, I see a daughter coming on her cycle. I know that's a very weird one, but I see that conversation happening with you. So it could be her starting her cycle. And you may need to get ready to prep her. Okay, moving on from Cancer. Also, your money is looking pretty decent with your investments. Just hold on to it for right now. If you were thinking, should I bid today or not? It says hold on. So you're holding on to it. Don't give a bid today. Yeah. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio coming out with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's liking what they're seeing from you, Scorpio, and they might offer you a connection. They might want to work with you. They might network and say, hey, let's join together on this project or on this idea. Somebody likes what they see you doing. Scorpio, be open to feedback as well today. I think maybe an administrator, an advisor, an employer might be coming by to say some things to you about your work ethic or things that you're doing. Or a mentor might be trying to give you advice. Be open to that advice today because it's going to pay off. Knight of Cups indicates that somebody offering you advice or good advice. Somebody offering you the golden ticket. Listen out for good advice today, Scorpio. People are watching you. You are building that empire. If you can stay focused and on your grind for the next 3 days, I think you'll be able to see the output of that. Damn it. I didn't want to see that for myself. Sometimes I just want to sleep. But it says give yourself the 3 days to focus really intently on whatever this is. And it's going to pay off for you. Be open to advice too. It looks like you are in desire to be in a relationship. I think the person is already in a relationship. I think you notice somebody and you want to be in a relationship with that person, but I think they're already in a relationship with somebody. They're not happy or they're coming out of the relationship. Give them time to come all the way out of it, honey. You ain't got time to deal with anybody's drama from their previous stuff, Scorpio. Be careful. This full moon is bringing out different vibes from us. It's starting to make you feel like you want things that you may not be ready to sign up for. Yeah, make sure you're in alignment for this assignment. I see that this is more than you should be dealing with. And my last water sign is my Pisces. Yay! Pisces, I'm so happy for you. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. I'm happy for you. Keep planting those same seeds. Pisces, it looks like you got wind of a promotion or an idea that's going to bring you some good money. Although the 7 of Pentacles does follow it, which means it's starting to dwindle down, it doesn't. It just means you are planting more seeds for the next year. You're planting these seeds, these ideas. I think you want a new car, Pisces. Looks like you are car shopping, pentacles all over. You got 2 sets of pentacles all over. You want a new vehicle. It's like you need more space for your family, or you're looking at getting a vehicle. It's a great idea to get a vehicle. Just know that it does take away from your home fund. Vehicles don't just cost money. It's the gas that costs money. It's the oil changes that cost money. It's the car servicing that costs money. It's the insurance that costs money. It's the registration that costs money. It's the checks. All of those things cost money. So just make sure you have the money to pay for all of those things. But I definitely see you looking at a new vehicle. Pisces, I also get, some of you Pisces are looking at getting into the marijuana industry, the cannabis industry. It looks like you should have been in that industry a long time ago. Shout out to one of my best friends who definitely should have been in that industry a long time ago. She should have been there a long time ago. But yeah, it looks like, I don't know if you have thought about getting into it professionally, but I think you should. So if you're just kind of like selling on the side, I think you should make this more of a legit business. It looks like that's going to pay off for you very well. I get a mom wants a visit from you too. Pisces. Why am I seeing grandfather? This is a father who has passed. So I think grandfather to your children. I think your children are seeing your father. Spirit team, no appearances. I have to go. No appearances. Pisces, there's your father. If your father is deceased, I think your father is talking to your children, or your children have recently had dreams about your father. Pisces, I see you trying to connect with your father, but mom energy is coming out here too. I wish I knew what to say to you at this point. I think you are feeling your mom, and you want to feel your dad, but you're not feeling your dad. I see dad talking to kids, but I don't see them on this side of life. This is a father who is no longer here. He is deceased. He's older. Well, if you're an adult and you're watching this, he's going to be older. And I see him talking to your kids. Mom is already there. You feel a connection with your mom. I see that for you, Pisces, but the dad is reaching out to you. Marijuana business is going to be very fruitful if that's what you're looking at. I got to go. My meeting started 6 minutes ago and I'm in trouble. Love you guys with the love of God. And I will see you tonight live for the full moon readings. We got to really get into some stuff with this full moon, because what is happening on this planet? And I think that's going to be indicative of how 2023 is about to go for us. But we'll see you later tonight. I love you guys so much. What happened? Brittany is a Pisces. She has a nephew. My dad's passing date is coming up. Tiana, if I swear my life, if I could rip my sweater off, the goosebumps are on my arms, neck, all the way down. I think you could probably see them popping on my face. My hairs are starting to stand up on my face. You know how we got them little hairs on our face that's popping up? I'm not joking. I think maybe this message is for her. That, well, for you too, because that's your son who's talking to your father, or your father is talking to your son. You know what I'm about to say. Yes, get your son to start touching those, your ancestor altar, Tiana. When you put the glass of water up for your father, let him also I think you do it. You might be having him near that water, which is why your dad is trying to talk to your son. I think your son might be in front of that altar. We'll talk offline. I love you. I got to go. I have a meeting right now. But I think that's what's happening. I feel tears coming. And not bad tears. I think your son is in front of the altar. I think that's why your dad is feeling this connection. I think that water has helped him to now tap in, and then your son is definitely going to end up like your father. Not end up like him, you know what I mean? Like have the mannerisms of your father, even though he has not met him. He's going to have those mannerisms. To watch those mannerisms. Woo! What did she say? Exactly. Oops, she said exactly. We did a ceremony on the 4th for him. We are doing part 2 on the 8th. Remember that number, the 8th? She said we're doing part 2 on the 8th. And remember, I had this vision of Tiana with 8s coming out of my head one day. And then her son used to always pick up the number 8 from his blocks. He's a toddler, a baby, you know, and he picks up number 8s all the time. And she says they're doing the second ceremony on the 8th. The crumbs to the loaf. Yeah, that's your dad coming through. I love you. Love you so much. We're going to talk when I'm on my way to work, okay? Bye. And somebody said something else. Pamela, what time is the reading tonight? It's a full moon night. So I like to do those late, right before we lay down, so that we can make sure we have that glass of water. Let's do 8 o'clock. Let's do 8 p.m. Ooh, and she just mentioned the 8s. Yeah, 8 p.m. Thank you. We're going to do 8 p.m. tonight. I'll post it today. That's his passing date, is the 8th. Got you. I love y'all. This was a lot. Whew, my God. I'll see y'all soon. Tonight, 8 o'clock, full moon readings.